guys, welcome to every NG, where we give you unlimited Nigerian trends. This is your one-stop shop. If you want to know anything entertainment, news, sports, everything, we have it here for you. And my name is Judy. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share with your friends, your enemies, your best friends. Everybody deserves the love. Now, today I come bearing special gifts because we've been looking forward to this since like last year. Everybody's like, I cannot wait for February 11th because I mean, it's literally one of the most anticipated reality shows of the year, apart from BBNaija, of course. And if you're thinking along the lines of I Am Laycon, then you are correct because I Am Laycon is finally live, and as usual, we will give you the gist as it's dropping. Yes, so I have gist on what's happening on I Am Laycon, and you want to hear this one because there's some juicy details you cannot afford to miss. Now, let's get into it. First off, there are 5 episodes released this month, and then the remaining 5 will be coming up next month. So I have gist on every episode. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. So yeah, that's how we're here. We're talking about this. Now, first thing I have to notice is the montage. It was beautifully made. I mean, what else are we expecting from a mega production? It was amazing. That montage was beautiful. And I believe that Laycon was doing this partly because he wanted to establish himself as an artist first before a BBNaija winner, a media personality, a brand influencer. All those things are just secondary. First thing he wanted was to be an artist in everybody's mind, and I think it's working because in addition to this show, he has been working extremely hard, dropping jams here and there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about episode 1. So this is literally the first time Laycon is meeting his team members, like his management team, and then they were just really welcoming. And see, if you're going to pray for a team that is hardworking, a team that is thoughtful. Because do you know that before Laycon finished his BBNaija media rounds, they got him an apartment, saying that the house he won from the show is a bit far from everything. They want him to be in the center where it's happening, hot. They want him to be there. So they rented him a 3-bedroom apartment. I mean, they said it was partly his, so I don't know if it's part payments, lease, rent, whatever it is, but they got him a 3-bedroom apartment. And then, introduced him to the team. So he had let me tell you who his first team member is. His brother. Yes, Yomi, his brother. Yomi is like his personal manager. Anything outside music, Yomi takes care of it. And then we also had Temis Gomez. That one is for music, like his brand, Laycon the musician. Temis was taking care of that. We also had Shore, who has worked with Laycon for a while before even going into the house. They are in the same record label. So Shore is in charge of logistics. He's like your logistics guy. Scheduling, bookings, that is Shore for you. And then he also had BC. So let me tell you, Laycon actually picks like his close guys. So BC is like his best friend from secondary school. Best friend from secondary school. And BC is in charge of his road, his tour. So this is like his road manager. And then finally, the only girl in the group for some reason is Tarella, and Tarella is in charge of content. So whatever Laycon is posting, whatever he's putting out there, she has to go through it first. So yeah, that's Laycon's team. Very small but highly efficient, extremely efficient team. So yeah, that's it. And then Laycon went on, giving them house rules. He said nobody's bringing any girl to sleep over at his house. But let's not talk about it. His house, his rules. So yeah, after that, they went on to establishing him in music. Most people were just trying to tell him to chill, calm down. And then of course, we cannot do without that old video of Laycon that we saw months ago. I know you know the video I'm talking about because when I saw this video, like, you guys did not have to. I mean, you see Laycon looking like suffer. I said, why did people bring this video now? Why did people bring this video? But it was really nice to see how much he had improved. Laycon then in uni, and Laycon now being a winner of BBNaija and an artist, a more established artist than what he was then. So it was a beautiful, beautiful comparison, I would say. And then moving on from that, they were just talking. Laycon was trying to find his way around his room, and then guess who comes into his room? Yomi. Now, Yomi is a hilarious person because he's a bit up. He's very up and doing. He's all over the place, and it's not a bad thing, but I mean, sometimes it's just like, why are you here? But yeah, so Yami came into Laycon's room, and of course they started having a conversation. This conversation, even me, I had it in my head. I'm like, is somebody going to talk to Laycon about this, or are we going to pretend it didn't happen? Is somebody going to say something? Finally, Yomi said something. So he came to talk to Laycon about his performance in the house and how people, like fans, were calling Yomi to call Laycon to tell him to focus. I'm like, how is he going to reach Laycon? Like, do you guys really think these guys have like a secret room where they go to take calls or something? I mean, how? But I guess we're just concerned. So, of course, if you're thinking, what situation are we talking about? What period was this? It was the Erica situation. We all know that was like a really down time for Laycon in the house, having feelings for Erica, and then the feelings were not reciprocated in the way he wanted them to. So his brother was like, look, people were calling me and telling you to focus and telling you to leave that chick and be whatever her name is. I'm like, something's not adding up here. What? Was this star girl Erica you just called whatever her name is? She's coming for you. She will come for you on Twitter. So yeah, jokes apart, but yeah, they spoke about that situation and even played clips of Erica and Laycon in the house. But do you know what is most hilarious about this situation? When his brother said, telling you to forget that chick up, Laycon was like, He didn't even allow him land. He didn't even allow him remember the name. He's like, don't call her name here. Like, don't. I'm like, Laycon, is anybody going to beat you? Or did you sign that you will not call her name? What exactly is the problem? But I guess he was just done with that phase of his life. He had covered it up. He had closed that book, that chapter. So he didn't want to, relive any memories or just take himself back to that really dark time, according to what some people describe it as. But yeah, they spoke about that, and still on this woman matter. Let me tell you. So Laycon had a girlfriend before he went into the house. As in, when Laycon was coming with his electric jacket, he actually had a girlfriend. So I know that during the show he was saying that he had a situation, but when you have a girlfriend, do you really say it's a situation? It's not a situation, it's actually a relationship, but he called it a situation, and people felt maybe it was just talking stage stuff. This girl was his babe. How do we know? Yomi, of course. So Yomi was like, how far your babe? And then like during the show, people were trying, who is this girl that Laycon is having a situation with? Who is she? Finally, Yomi called her name. Her name is Raha, and he's like, what about your babe, Raha? I'm like, So Raha will just be there now, and she cannot even say, this person is my boyfriend, because he did not say anything about her. Hey God. And the painful part of the whole situation, he didn't tell her when he was going into the house. When I heard this at first, I'm like, why would you do that to somebody that you're dating? But then again, on a second thought, he had to be as secretive as possible. Plus, he also said he didn't tell his mom. He didn't even mention it to like the person that gave birth to him. So at the end of the day, so yeah, he didn't tell his mom. He only told one of his brothers, and I'm guessing that brother is Yomi, because the other brother, let's not talk about his other brother just yet, but I'm guessing that brother is Yomi. He was the one that was a bit hands-on during his stay in the house. So it is what it is. He didn't tell his girlfriend, he didn't tell his mom, and Laycon was like, look, I know that what I did was wrong, no lie, like what I did was really wrong, but we have to focus on our lives. I have to face my music. She has to face her life. I'm like, what are you saying? So are you saying that this girl did not have a life before she was dating you? Or when she was dating, she's like, I don't have a life. Let me just pass my time with Laycon. Come on. But yeah, I guess it is what it is for both of them. Nobody really... people separate, people part ways every time. So it's not so much of a big deal from my end. But I cannot even imagine how the girl is feeling. That's my business, Sha. I'm just here to give you gist. So that's not even how the episode ended. Moving on from that situation, next thing I know, Tarela is angry. She's upset. She's popping, like her head is hot, red. I'm like, sister, what's going on? Calm down. Why are you angry? So apparently, Laycon signed a deal with a skincare brand, and they took the pictures with a mobile phone. And this just goes to show that, look, what other things that we take for granted, like taking a selfie, I just come, selfie and posting it on Instagram. It doesn't happen like that for public figures. Like, they have to be so careful of what goes out, what comes in. It's just a whole lot. It's a different ball game. And for every time you bash somebody, maybe you see this person and you feel like, their outfit is not so great, or the pose is not so great, or the lighting is not so great, and you're saying so many vile things. Look, they are not the only ones on the receiving end. They are not the only ones. Like, they have a whole team that takes how do I explain it? They take responsibility for whatever happens. So look at Ariella now being angry. She's not Laycon. Even Laycon wasn't as angry as she was. She had to call a meeting. She had to call a meeting, like, see them all seated, like, oh my God, you've done something wrong. She had to call a meeting because they took a picture with a mobile phone as opposed to a professional camera. Imagine. Look, it's just a whole lot. But, that was how episode one, I beg your pardon, just kind of faded off. They were just ending it there. But, more gist coming your way. So, that was the end, like I said, of episode one. And it was just, what I got from that was an introduction, like Laycon the artist, Laycon the pop star. That was what they were basically trying to introduce, establish him as a professional artist. And that's a good thing, because even while he's always tweeting that, look, I sing my songs, I have new jams, I have new music, sometimes people tend to forget that he's an artist. Let me refer to him as BBNaija. That one is not even his business. That is not his business. So yeah, I have come to the end of this episode, but best believe that I have more gist for you in episode 2. So you need to stay tuned, okay? Don't forget, this is every NG, of course, and my name is Judy. Do not forget to subscribe somewhere here to our YouTube channel, like the video, share it, because everybody deserves to have fun, okay? Until next time, bye.